Hey everybody, let's give it a second to get rolling and see if anyone comes in. Just for YouTube, Josh will not be here tonight. The people who are going to be joining will obviously find out, so let's give it another minute here. Hey, to our first viewer, how's it going? I'm going to be doing a rerun to begin with, just because last night I had an awesome run and I want to go through again and show you what I got. But then after that, we're going to be doing just a standard run, so hang in there with me. I'm going to get started and we'll see how it progresses. Oh man, I made out so good last night. That did not sound right. Oh yeah, okay. Hello to the first viewer. I'm doing a rerun from last night. It was too good to let go, so I'm going to play this out and then I'm going to do a few random runs. So I hope you enjoy it, hope you stick around. Not asking you to sub or anything, just shoot me a comment, let me know you're here, and say hi. Yeah, I played a couple rounds last night, didn't get anywhere. It was after I streamed Trials, and then I got on here and just about gave up again, and it turned out to actually go really well. Ooh, okay. Molly, what's going on? How are you? It's good to see you again. Yeah, I got a nice small assortment of games. I'm gonna try to keep it between 4 or 5 of them for now. I know that doesn't sound like much, but if I get too diverse, I might start losing people, so I want to keep it in a select handful. And tonight's special, I don't stream Isaac. Actually, I haven't streamed Isaac yet. So it's a first and maybe a last, depending on how many people come in. Oh yeah, I gotta go for this. That's fair, yeah. So you'll notice tonight Josh isn't here. He's out and about doing the Josh things. I'm just gonna kind of kill time. This may not be a long stream tonight. I'm looking at maybe an hour, maybe a little over. So when I get in, I usually do a quick sound test with Josh. Am I coming through clear? Am I coming through all right? I mean, if you want, you could be promoted to Josh for tonight. I mean, there's really no shame in that. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, cool. Thank you. Molly, you're the only one having stream now, so how'd your day go? How'd everything go today? Do you go to school? Do you work? Nope. Your day was great. Day off work. Wow. Wow, awesome. Day off work. My day went pretty well. I got up at 5 in the morning. I got to work a little before 6, and then I just got off at 5. So, got my boys some dinner, came home, and now I'm playing this. Well, put them to bed, so now it's my time to play this. Squawks! What's going on, buddy? Sorry, I didn't even see your name pop up. I think you popped up as soon as Molly. So, Rob, heads up, Josh isn't going to be here tonight. He's out doing things. So, Molly said she'll fill in and be Josh for tonight. If that's cool, I mean, it's big shoes to fill. Molly, you missed it last night, by the way. I was playing Trials Fusion, and there was a track that I thought I was just going to get demolished on. And I wound up beating it. It was the biggest moment I've had streaming so far. And I'm sure it will be the biggest for at least a while going forward. But dude. Josh aka Molly. Yeah, you missed a really good stream. Ooh. Sure. There we go. Always wanted to play Fusion. Looks fun. Yeah, it's awesome. I don't really have anything negative to say about it, really. It's one of those games that if you pick up and you just play to go fast and do, you're gonna be very successful, but at the same time, it also has pieces where if you want to get really in depth with it and learn a huge skill, there's also a place for that. So it's tailored to what kind of player you want to be. If you want to be just a normal, you know, track runner, you could do that. Or if you want to be a ninja, knock out some serious hardcore levels, I mean, you're able to do that too. It's really at your own pace. You rewatched the stream twice. Are you serious, dude? Wow. That seriously was probably the best moment I've ever had on stream, let alone probably in-game. Because if it were just me and I didn't have you guys encouraging me, I probably would have stopped once I got to those inclines, because I know my downfall is vertical inclines on back wheel, and for whatever reason, having you guys watch, it was more of a, I'm not going to fail, I don't want to mess this up sort of thing, versus a, well, I got this far, whatever, you know, we'll stop here. So you guys were my encouragement. You guys are actually the ones that pushed me through the whole thing. And what really killed it, you guys stuck in there the whole 26 minutes and some odd seconds it took. I did it, it just took forever. I don't want no bread. Sorry. Yeah, Rob, I haven't had a chance to actually look at the stream after it was posted. I wanted to go back and just look at the last, like, 5 minutes, recap my reaction, because I remember I had a pretty overwhelming feeling, but I don't remember much of what I said. It was absolute crazy. You nailed the overhang technique, but you're falling again. Sorry, one sec. I think it's all down to hitting the brake but my hands were hurting a bit. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely with trials. I mean, until you're used to the motions, your hands are going to be in really uncomfortable positions. So it definitely helps to practice it. Just don't give up, that's the biggest thing. You can nail it, you know the idea. Just like with me on Way of the Machine last night. It's like, you know the motions, you know what you're supposed to do, it's just making your fingers, you know, make it happen, and that's the hardest part. Molly, I know you mentioned you said you play Dark Souls. Do you play anything else? You look familiar with Isaac, but are there any other games you like? Oh. Dude, I'm getting lucky. I want no damn maze of hearts. Diablo. I have some buddies growing up that played Diablo 1 through whatever number they're on right now. And, I mean, it does look like a cool game. It's just not for me, so... It's cool you got that, because I know my buddies get addicted. I can't even talk. Get addicted to it really quick. Your action was epic. I could hear your voice shaking. Dude, like, no kidding. It was hard to hold my controller because I tried playing the normal track after that, and it was hard just to keep my hands straight. It was just hard to focus after that, man. That was just rough. Yeah. And again, Molly, I do like the looks of the game. I just don't think it'd be something I would be interested in playing. Diablo's fun, but it's better with friends. Is Diablo on PlayStation as well, or is it just PC? From my understanding, it's only PC, but I'm wrong like 90% of the time anyway. Oh, PS4. Oh, they do have it for PS4. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. And just to confirm, it is that top-down MMO-looking thing. Or not MMO, RPG. Because if that's what I'm thinking of, then yeah, not my cup of tea, but I'm not saying it's a bad game or anything. Well, if you enjoy stream, plus sub to Don. He's an awesome streamer and genuinely nice guy. Thanks, Rob. Dude, I appreciate that. Molly is my sub. She subbed to me as I was playing Dark Souls, I want to say 4 or 5 days ago. She was my first Dark Souls subscriber. And I'm sorry, I assumed your gender, Molly. Please don't take offense to that. I guess to confirm, you are a female, correct? I don't want to get on that whole, you know, you assume this, and it's the internet, guys. I have to cover my butt. You already did. Oh my god, I'm so offended. Let's just put it this way. I have never met a dude named Molly. So I hope that counts for something. Okay. Old school gauntlet game. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, not my cup of tea. If it comes to cup of tea, I'm more of a coffee drinker. And Squawks, for you just coming in, I had an awesome run last night, so I just hit rerun, and I'm kind of finishing it up so we can move on and do some random stuff. So I won't be doing this run much longer. I was hoping to get into some randoms, put it on hard mode, and see where it takes us. No need to apologize. Well, Molly, if you're ever interested in different streamers, which I'm sure you are, other than me, Rob actually does a lot of Trials Rising, a whole lot more than I do. He's on a little later than I am, but if you're interested, check him out. He's also a really good dude. And I'm sure now that he knows you, as soon as you pop in his room, he's gonna be like, "Hey guys, it's Molly, look!" Oh, I am Guppy, okay. Dude, I'm just wrecking this. Ooh, gotta go for that. Yeah, Molly, not to push you away, just to help expand your horizons, I guess. So, Molly, I was going to ask you where you work and all that, but I guess I've been rude and haven't really introduced myself. Super short synopsis of who I am. I was in the Air Force for 12 years, United States Air Force for 12 years. I became the NCOIC, the lead of my section, and stuck it out for quite a long time. The stress kind of got to me, got out, took a year off to be with my family. And I've since gone back to work. I work in a warehouse now, just trying to, you know, lose some weight and get back in shape. And once I'm mentally ready, I'd like to go back in. But for now, I'm just kind of enjoying the low stress. Granted, it's low stress compared to what I did in the military, but I'm enjoying the low stress. Not many people needing you for much of anything. Oh my gosh, there is so much lag going on right now. This lag is insane. Oh yeah, definitely, Rob. Molly, if you're even considering playing Trials, definitely pick it up because it's amazing. Well, thank you, Molly. Put a lot of time and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into it to make it the way I wanted it to, and it took forever to get to a higher position. Maybe I'll get it next month. Yeah, no rush. No rush, but if you consider getting it, I mean, I would definitely pick it up. Yeah, it was called a command post. It was essentially a 911 center for the military, and you know, you were making calls to people, handling emergencies that came in through you, and you had to determine the best course of actions, things like that. And thanks, Fox, and I do appreciate people saying that. However, I will say there are people who have gone in theater and done things over there that I'll never be able to do because my job, I can essentially do my job from anywhere in the world. With radios and phones and other means of communications. So the real heroes are the guys who are out there in the desert and, you know, fixing things in country. I was more of the talker of the Air Force. I was more of the Tell me what's going on so I can get you the right direction to fix it. Did a lot of suicide prevention. I did a lot of airman counseling. You name it, and I've been through it. And not just with the Air Force, but everything I learned in it carried over civilian side. So I have, as of right now, I have 12 suicide saves, and I have 1 loss. And the loss, don't let that deter you, because if someone's going to commit suicide and they're already set on it, you're not going to stop them. There's absolutely nothing you can do except try to change your mind, which realistically is next to impossible. But, you know, I thought the dude was fine. I let him go. Well, after we got him treatment, I let him go, and, you know, just a couple days later, he wasn't with us. And for me, I coached him. You know, tried to get him back on the right feet, and he just decided to end it. And it took a little while to learn that you can't hold stuff like that against you. You did all you could, so really it's back in their hands. I felt bad, but I didn't feel bad that I didn't help to save him per se, but I felt bad because I knew him and he was a friend. But if anything, that just made me more determined to do it, because it pushed me to do a little more. It pushed me to try a little harder. And just recently, at work actually, at my warehouse job, I ran into a female who I thought was suicidal just from the signs she was given. I took immediate action on it, and turned out it was a domestic violence case, which we got her help. We actually got her the help she needed. I helped her to, well, I coached her to get out of her house and, you know, into a safer area. Now, granted, she's a teenager, not a young teenager, she's a teenager, and she's going to make her own dumb decisions, but at least she's out of the violence, so. Well, thank you, Molly. Yeah. It's just having your heart in the right place, being a little empathetic, emphatic, I can't even say the word. If someone really wants to vent, the best thing you can do for that person is to listen. Don't give them advice, don't tell them what to do, just simply sit down and listen. And after they're done talking, you'll get the feeling of whether or not they're asking for help, or if they don't want help, but they wanted someone to talk to. And it's a really thin line, it's a really, really touchy place to be, but years of experience and years of just listening to people, you kind of develop that, and you kind of get a sense for what's what. So I thank the Air Force daily for that, for teaching me, you know, how to really care about people. I seriously looked up suicide last night and posted on social media. I was woken up by the police today. It took me a crisis group today. Squawks, man. Dude. Short of giving you my phone number, I mean, I gave you my email. I could chat with you on PlayStation. Hell, I could chat with you on PlayStation anytime, man. If you want, you know, just a buddy to talk to one-on-one, hell, we don't even have to play a game. I'll sit in the freaking lobby and talk to you, man. You're not alone, and, you know, there are more people out there feeling that. So don't feel like you're alone. Don't feel like it's just you. Whatever you're going through, man, it can be made a lot better just by getting the right help. I mean, if you need a buddy to talk to, dude, I'm always around. I'll be more than happy to put this stream aside, put this game aside, get on my mic, well, stay on my mic and talk to you over PlayStation, if that's what you need. No stream, no game is more important than, you know, a person, so. Honestly, if you want me to put it down, I'll put it down and I'll talk to you, dude. Molly, that goes for you too. If you ever need help and you just want someone to talk to who is unbiased or doesn't have an opinion, you know, I'm always available. So, and that goes out to everybody watching this, either future, current, whatever. I realize I'm live on YouTube, so it could be watched later, but if anyone ever needs to talk, I'll be more than happy to sit down and talk to you. Squawks, how are you doing now? Are you okay? Sorry, I don't want to bring your stream down as you were talking about suicide. I just thought I'd mention it. Dude, don't think for 1 second you're bringing me down, man. That's honestly what I live for, is to help people. Not like a superhero status, not like a, you know, I'm gonna do good for everybody status, but more of a, I care that you're in a situation enough that I'll put what I'm doing aside to help you. I mean, my wife knows I do it. My kids are used to it. They're used to dad saying, hey, I have something going on. You guys have to wait. I'm sorry, I have to put someone else first for a moment. So don't ever think you're stopping me or bringing me down or something. I consider myself mentally capable enough to not let it bring me down. I can't carry my emotions over to my family or any other part of my life. It's just how I'm trained. So, again, if you want to talk, dude, I'm always around. If you need to talk, if you need to, you know, just have me around or whatever, just tell me. I didn't go through 12 years of training and 12 years of training airmen to, not have a nice set of skills. The only thing I have to say, Squawks, though, is because you're in the UK and I don't have any resources for the UK, the absolute best I could do is talk to you. I can't get you resources, I can't reach out, I can't get you help. The best I can do is just sit and talk to you. So for what it's worth, I hope that, you know, would help. Okay. Alright, like I said, we're gonna do random hard mode. See how it goes. Those are my old work colleagues who viewed my status and called the police. Didn't realize people cared. I'm from the UK too. On my support squad. Oh, I'm not UK. I'm from the US, but it's cool to see 2 UK people in my chat. That's awesome. Now, Molly, since you're in here, let me think of how to ask this question the right way. Squawks. And I can't even think of how to ask the question the right way. Although, with Rob talking to me, I assume if he wants to talk to me face to face or anything, there'll be enough integrity there to let me know how you're actually feeling. So, that's the only thing I ask. If you reach out, just be completely honest with me, be completely open, tell me essentially what I need to know to help you get out of that position. Because if you're not telling me something, there's only so much I could do. Ooh, switch up. I want a bomb. Now I know here in the US we have it's a 1-800 suicide hotline. And I've known several people to call it. And while they do get help and resources, it doesn't treat the root cause of why they want to commit suicide. And ultimately it boils down to not necessarily depression. It could be a mixture of depression, anxiety, you name it. But the second that that person realizes that they may want to reach out and get some help is the very instant their day turns around and, you know, just gets so much better. you realize you do have friends, you have family, you have people there when it's needed. And Rob, like, you have 100 and some subscribers, dude. You have all those people right there should be enough to say, hey, you know what, I'm worth something. I put out content that 125 people like. Oh, and I understand, Squawks, and you've never given me a reason to doubt that, so it's always appreciated. I'm just telling you, like, that's the only thing I ever expect from anybody is a bit of integrity. Oh, not to change the subject, but I'll change the subject for a second anyway. For the first floor of this run, I'm actually not too terribly set up. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, Molly, just a heads up, like, things like this, my attention is automatically away from anything I'm doing, and it's more on that person. So don't feel like you're left out. You're definitely not left out. I just, it's my natural instinct to make sure that Rob's okay, or anyone else is okay. Would you guys be interested in hearing a quick case that I did? Not a case, but a quick incident that I handled a day on the job that turned out to be absolute donkey balls. Like one of the worst, longest days I've had. Or I could save it for another stream if you guys don't want to hear a long-winded story. Oh no, it's absolutely fine. If anyone needs help, I want them to get it. It's appreciated. You seem very level-headed and very, realistic, so I appreciate that. Absolutely done. I died reading stream. I don't even know how I exploded. I don't want Molly, I want random. Anyway, I'm sorry. Oh, poop. You sabotaged. Well, I was reading Coventry, but the word cuts off halfway through, something like country, Coven, what? Hold on one sec, guys. Hey, Dill. It's time to get ready for bed. Let's go. Brush your teeth, homie. Hurry up. Hurry up. Move it. Move it. Alright, guys, I'm back. That's how you motivate a kid. No, not really. Don't take advice from me. Oh, Lilith. Anyway, I'll tell you in a sec when my son goes down. Because I'm sure I'm going to get about a minute into it and he's going to be like, alright, Dad. So I figure I'll just wait a sec. Molly, do you have any kids? Rob, do you have any kids? Coventry. Coventry? Dude, I am doing terrible right now, reading and playing. That's okay, it's more of a chat-focused stream tonight anyway. That was my original intentions, which is why, partially why I chose Isaac. No kids? Okay. They're crazy, just a heads up. However you think you are, take that, multiply it by 10, and that's how your kids are gonna be. And if you get with a guy or a chick, and you guys have a baby, again, not assuming gender, whatever you don't like about your partner, your kids might actually do worse, so be ready for that too. Hold on one sec, guys. What's up? Playing?
He's just looking at the door.
Alright guys, hold on one sec. I gotta go do a dad thing.
Here.
Hold on.
Yeah, sorry guys, it figures I get streaming, I get on a good groove, and several things happen at once, so give me about 30 more seconds here and I'll be ready. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry, in the last, what was it going? 2 minutes, 3 minutes? I had a spilled drink, a dog that threw up, a kid who got out of bed, that shouldn't be out of bed, and another one who was going to bed. So everything that could have happened tonight all happened at once, so thankfully there's no more interruptions. I saw Josh was on for a sec. Is he still around? I guess not. If you want a friend, Molly, yeah, my Norwegian Forest Cat is Silver Tabby. Oh, you guys are talking cats. I have no idea what breeds cats are or anything like that. I know I have a cat. I have no idea what it is. Simple little gray one with some stripes going on. And hello to the third viewer. Currently focused on chat tonight. We're just kind of casually playing through Isaac. If we beat it, great. If we don't, well, we'll move on from there. So, hey, we got a fourth viewer as well. Hello to the. Never mind, we lost a fourth viewer. Oh wait, my counts are always off. They could still be on there. Nathaniel, what's going on, buddy? Hey guys, hold on. Okay, Josh said he had a break. Alright. Hey Nathaniel, why am I a butt? I read that you called me a butt last night and I laughed for a good minute or two figuring out what the hell was going on. No, it's Nathaniel. Because I can. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm okay being called the butt, really. My son calls me a butthead pretty much daily. So, yeah, kind of used to that. Won't take it as a bad thing. It's Nathaniel, not Nathaniel. Oh, the way it's spelled. Dude, Rob, I just thought you insulted Nathaniel because where it cuts off it says oops, sorry, N-A-T-H-A, and then it says Neil. So it looks like you said oops, sorry, Neil. So, yeah, bad timing on my part. I was like, ooh, he just called him Neil. Oh god. Yeah, it's GIF, not GIF. Oh boy. Oh no. Don't start any fires in here. Come on, buddy. Molly, come on, help me out, Molly. Where you at? Calm these guys down. Don't want no fights in here. Molly's my bouncer, and she's Josh for the night. So, come on, Molly. You're not helping. Thank you. You said that right. Are you saying that GIF is correct? Because here's my go-to thing. I think it's GIF, and instead of going to the gym, you're going to the GIM, which sounds stupid, but think about it. Neither of those start with a J. If it was meant to be GIF, it would start with a J. No, GIF, because it doesn't start with a J. God, I'm a nerd. Nathaniel, I don't call you Nate. Don't call it GIF. No, I'm just kidding. Not a fair argument. Oh, now we're going for fair arguments. I'm sorry. You guys are awesome. I am a butt. And I'm okay with that. Oh, by the way, Nathaniel, you popped on last night. You missed about one of the most epic endings to a stream you could probably ever see. Dude, it was absolute epic. And you completely missed it. I kind of feel bad. You're a butt. Did I? That's unfortunate. I had Dungeons and Dragons to do. Man, everybody's striking out with these games here. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but Molly plays Diablo. Again, I like the way it looks. I just... not my cup of tea. And, okay, Dungeons and Dragons, I think I told you guys this story where the only time I played it, they made me a 3 HP mage, and I went into a cave and died within the first, like, 10 seconds of playing it. I should play with you. Play what with you? Oh my. Oh boy. I don't know if you're ready for that. I don't think you can handle this. This is a lot to handle. Oh, D&D, never mind. Oh, D&D. Man, I don't know. I'm kind of ruined after that time. Oh, and Molly, I told Rob, and I'll tell Nathaniel too if you have a PlayStation, but if you guys want to add me on PlayStation Network, it is Cold is Sick of Man. And if you ever need to email me, it's that same thing at gmail.com. So whenever you want to reach out, that's my email, that's my PSN ID. Feel free to add me. No, I can make it fun again. We're still talking about Dungeons and Dragons, right? No. What is PSN? PlayStation Network. I didn't know if you had a PS4 or not, but that's what you would use to connect with me on PlayStation. Man, before I even consider D&D, I first have to fully consider and commit to Discord. I have yet to even get a Discord. Oh, you have a Wii U. Nice. Are you considering getting the Switch at all? We got my son a Switch for Christmas last year, and it's not bad. I mean, Breath of the Wild for me, and don't take this too harsh, please don't. But Breath of the Wild, just, in my opinion, was not good. Like, I like the boss battles, but there were so little of them. And yeah, you had the temples, yeah, you had an open world, but I expected the first game launched off of the Switch to be absolutely epic. And even compared to Ocarina of Time from the N64, this game can't hold a candle to that game. And I mean, that hurts me to say, because I do enjoy Breath of the Wild, just not near as much as any of the other ones. Okay, Molly, thank you, because I thought I was the only one. But no, it didn't click. It didn't have the sustaining power that the other ones did. Even Majora's Mask, for what it's worth, Majora's Mask I would even put above Breath of the Wild. And Majora's Mask was probably one of my least favorite Zelda games. Not least favorite, but it's not in the highest. Least favorite was Spirit Tracks by far. And I'm getting my butt handed to me right now. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I'm dead. No, I'm not. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Dead. Holy shit. Yes, Ocarina Link to the Past. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, that worked out barely. Nathaniel, I'm gonna go bleach my... Oh, you know what? Yeah, Twilight Princess wasn't bad. She's only sexy at the end. Come on. I'm gonna go bleach my eyes. Come on. No, I prefer small mid. Oh, no. That's one of those Rule 34 things that you just don't go into. That's where I'm just gonna leave that alone and not touch it. Not gonna touch it with a 10-foot pole right there. Not gonna touch it with my 10-foot pole. I ain't touching it with nobody's 10-foot pole. FBI, open up. Just don't let me send a few links. Wait, with Zelda, you're sending a few links? Ah, get it? Get it? Oh, dad joke of the year right there. Hello, Mr. FBI, man. Which hole? Oh, dude. No. Alright. Are you insinuating finger probing? Is that what we're gonna have to do here? Are you gonna have a cavity search? It's like when we're talking last night, and we talked about GTA Vice City was the best ever in my opinion. Dude, Vice City was kick-ass. Up until GTA 5, Vice City kicked a lot of ass. It was fantastic. For the era, okay, for the time, Vice City had a better hit than GTA 5 did, at least for me. Now, overall gameplay, I do like GTA 5 a hell of a lot better. But for the time, I'd say Vice City. Definitely. San Andreas for me? Yeah, we said that. We were talking about that last night, and San Andreas, it was, to me, it just felt like that bridge Grand Theft Auto to get you to the next one. Like, it didn't really do anything too special for me. I enjoyed it. I absolutely loved it. I just didn't like it as much as the others. And I shouldn't be reading and talking, but I am, so there's that. Although, Molly, I do have to give it to you. San Andreas did have the jetpack. Because it's one I've played the most. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. The highest grossing game day sale game ever, only to be beaten by several 1 million Pokemon Black and White only 2 months later. Dude, there are so many Pokemon fans out there. My son's a Pokemon fan. My son absolutely loves them. I used to like him back in elementary and middle school, but that was first generation, like right when they first came out. I can't do it anymore. Now you got Pokemon named after tacos and all kinds of weird shit. You were a fan of the Pokemons? I like it, don't get me wrong, it's not bad. But when you start going over that 151 limit, yeah, there's a taco Pokemon. I think it's taco, or it's it wears a sombrero. It's green. It's small and round. I can't even think of what it's called, but my son has a little action figure of it. I'm sure if I woke him up or brought him out here right now, he'd know exactly who I was talking about. Then you got the garbage Pokemon. No, that's what? Cactus? That's a cactus? No, it's an actual Pokemon and wears a sombrero. It even has evolution forms, I think. Man, you're asking a first generation Pokemon guy about generations probably 4 or 5 beyond what I know. My son calls him the taco Pokemon, so sorry about that. He wears a sombrero, but based around a cat. Oh, okay. I stand corrected. Sorry, wife's asking what was for dinner. Subs. Subs. Josh, what's up, buddy? Hey, Josh, for tonight, you could be that random guy, cause Molly said she'll fill in for you. Oh, hold on one sec. Alright, I'm back. Is the question, can I poke your mans? I have the image of the Pokemon, but I can't send the link. No, I know what it looks like. Again, my son has a figure of it, but Molly's doing a fine job of being Josh. Yeah, Josh, we figured since you may or may not be around tonight, Jolly, Molly said she'll take over. At least for tonight, you know, we'll give it back to you when you're, you know, fully back for the stream. But she's knocking it out of the park. Also, Nathaniel called me a butt again, so we're past that point now. They're called Ludicolo. What's a Ludicolo? Butt? Oh, you're calling me a butt again. the Pokemon is called that. What, the Taco Pokemon? Or the Cactus Pokemon, I should say. Why are we talking Pokemons? And I'm learning something real fast that I can play Binding of Isaac and talk to chat pretty well. Just kidding. 10-second lag is really killing you with understanding comments. Yes, you are correct, sir. And I don't know how to fix that quite yet unless I get a, what are they called? Capture card. Which I don't see happening for a while. Because I'd have to justify to my wife, hey, I need to get a capture card and it's going to cost, you know, a good chunk of change. Well, we can't afford that. I know we can't. You can fix it with Discord. Dude! Dude! Calm your pantalones. Calm your pantalones. I haven't even looked into it yet. Doesn't mean I counted it out, I just haven't looked into it yet. Molly, I'm gonna need you to be Josh for a second and tell him to calm his pants. As you're growing down while streaming, a little bit of advice, you may want to add some moderators. Yeah, that's a good idea, dude. Hell, I trust all three of you guys to be moderators. Molly, calm down. Oh my god. Molly, I want to high five you so hard right now. I said high five. High five. Don't take it the wrong way. Us. I will happily make you guys moderators. But what are you going to do? Kick yourselves out? I mean, right now I have 3 viewers. I'll tell you what, guys. When we consistently get over, let's pick a number, let's say 10 viewers a night, I will happily make 4 of you guys moderators, which is a pretty weird percentage to have as moderators, but the 3 of you and then Josh. Or should we not make Josh a moderator? What do you guys think? Just throw him completely off guard and not make him a mod? And then when he says hi guys, you can be like, oh no, you're stepping out of bounds, you know, you're banned. Oh snap. Why did I take Thunder? Oh, because I can't see what I'm doing. $50? Yeah, 50. You know what? That'll work. Speaking of which, speaking of the 50 and speaking of streaming in general, I've had an idea for a schedule, and since you 3 are here, I'd like to run it by you and see what you guys think. Every Monday night, every Wednesday night, and every Friday night. And then Saturdays will be up in the air depending on what's going on for those nights. And I would say that is pretty consistent with the exception of tonight, because I'm obviously streaming on a Tuesday, but the only thing that might change it is fishing season is opening up soon, and I'm a huge nerd when it comes to fishing, so I might have to adjust it then. But for now, what do you guys think of Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and then I'd say more than half of Saturdays, and those will be with Josh, more than likely. Sounds noise? What's a noise? I made a loud noise. Just kidding, I know what you're saying. Sorry, don't let the dad come through. just ignore it. He's being a dad right now. It's okay. I'll leave him alone. Sounds perfect. Cool. Yeah, I physically have to log into my YouTube page on my computer because I can only do so much on my phone. But I'll put up a schedule if it allows me to. I'll put up a schedule. I'll put up maybe what we're playing. No, you know what? I don't want to necessarily put up what we're playing each night because I love to mix it up. It might actually be better to just keep it random. Because then that'll keep my enjoyment there too, because if I don't necessarily feel like playing a certain game, I don't have to. Hell, and Squawks Rob, he'll speak for me when I say this. After last night, I don't want to touch Fusion, at least for a day or two, simply because that was the most freaking nerve-wracking game I've played in a long time. What you need to do is post notifications on your channel so they're up on your feeds. Okay. Like, I have it on my phone. I'm able to do stuff through my phone. I have it on my computer too, but I haven't messed around with it yet. So I guess it's just a matter of clicking through. Dude, I always get one thumbs down here and there. I'm not even worried about it. They can thumbs down it all they want. Probably someone who knows a lot of Pokemon and was offended that I called it the Taco Pokemon. Yeah, random will definitely keep people interested. That's a good point. Am I really on Dips 2 already? Oh, I'm not gonna make Boss Rush. So much for the Emperor card. Oh, I already have that. Get away! I hear you, buddy. I was just intense just watching. It's funny, you're more focused than I am. Oh, it was intense just watching. I thought you meant with this. I'm barely paying attention to this right here. My God, dude, I was on the edge of my seat that whole time playing it. Molly, well, Molly and Nathaniel, if you guys are definitely interested in Nail Biter as far as tension goes, you got to check out the last 30 minutes of my stream from last night. It was absolute craziness. Just absolute craziness. You'll try to remember. Well, no worries if you don't. How did I get those guys? Where did these two, where did this guy come from? What the hell am I doing? I have been so unfocused that I don't even know where the hell I got those two things. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Ah, fudge. So tonight, I said at the beginning, it will be a shorter stream, so I'm thinking wherever this Lilith run ends is where we'll call it a night. I don't want to do another 2 hour. I don't necessarily care for doing them back to back. So no offense to anybody, I just, you know, I'm exhausted. I want to give you the best content I possibly can, and when I start to get tired, I feel like my quality goes down a little bit, so no offense to anybody. It'll just be a shorter stream. And I'm getting my ass kicked by this guy, which never happens. Probably because I'm Lilith. Mother... Yes, jump down our mother's meat hole. Don's reaction when he finished the track was second to none. You could hear him shaking. Yeah, I was definitely... Oh, dude. Oh my god, I can't even explain how I felt. It was just that unique and that tense. Oh my god. Oh, I could have doubled my guys. Man. Molly, to put it short and simple, I did a track that I knew was a lot harder for me than the other tracks that I've been grinding. I had no expectations of finishing it. I simply wanted to get in it to show where I was at and maybe show you up to what point I get stuck. But then I actually went on and finished it, and it caught me off guard pretty much as it caught everyone else off guard. So watching it, I can't even explain the feeling. It was like... I can't even explain it. I wanted to scream, I wanted to, you know, jump around and dance for joy and etc, etc. I just couldn't. Number one, my kids were sleeping, but number two, I was in complete shock. And in retrospect, it's not near the hardest track out there. It's not anything that others haven't completed, but I know for me, it was definitely a huge accomplishment. Like, I didn't think I'd be able to do that stuff, especially at this point. But now that I did it, the other can be said about, I think I'll be more apt to go to courses like that and maybe give them a more fair chance than I used to. So it works both ways. Is Molly even still here? Or the Molly Josh? If she still wants to be Josh. I cannot. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm dead right here. Oh. He stole my heart. Mi corazón. The fuck did I do? You're totally still Josh. Sorry, not sorry. Nah, don't be sorry. Squawks, had you got here first, you could have been Josh too. But since Molly was here first, she did a sound check with me. She made sure things were going through right, so, you know, so Molly got to be the Josh for the night. And hell, if you guys beat Josh to a stream when I get on, we'll just tell Josh he could be some random dude, and the person in the night will be Josh. Molly, you're awesome. Alright guys, well, we're an hour and 11 minutes into it. It is way early for my usual streams, but I'm going to call it for the night. I'm going to kick back and relax for a little bit. Maybe get on YouTube, get that whole thing figured out. See if I can put a schedule up. But you're happy not to be Josh? Okay. And before I go, Rob and anyone else especially, but mainly Rob, if you guys need to talk to me for any reason whatsoever, feel free to reach out. My PlayStation ID, you guys have it, Cold is Sick of Man, and then my email that I'm using for pretty much everything is coldisissickofman @gmail.com. So if you guys need to reach out and talk to me, feel free to hit me up on that email, and I'll do my best to respond as fast as I can. So, alright guys, well, thank you all for being here. Greatly appreciated. I'm glad we had a good turnout tonight. Had all the really good people here. Even Josh showed up for a few minutes. So, alright guys, thank you for being here. Nathaniel, Penis, Molly, we'll see ya, and Squawks, take it easy, buddy. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later.